to do a bit of a live crafty session this morning. So please welcome. When you get the notification, jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I go live every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. to bring you live demonstrations of how to make cards from the beginning to the end. So a step-by-step process of being able to make some beautiful handmade cards using our awesome Stampin' Up products. So if this is the first time that you have watched me, please give me a shout out, say hello in the comments and let me know that you're watching and let me know where you're watching from. And hopefully I can help you and inspire you with your crafting, because that is what I absolutely love doing. I love sharing my crafting with lots and lots of people. So hello and welcome. So I have a little bit of exciting news for you. So I'll wait until a few more jump on, but I've got some exciting news for you this morning. And I will let you know what that's all about in a little while. So it's been a very, very busy time for me. So you may have seen that I've been missing in action quite a bit on social media because I have just been so flat out. I'm actually traveling to New Orleans in a couple of weeks' time for a Stampin' Up convention. So that is super, super awesome. And Stampin' Up is such a great company to be a part of. They're actually paying for part of my airfares to go over. So I'm going to be able to meet some of my awesome best friends from overseas. So it's going to be a super, super fun trip. So hopefully I will be able to go live. Hopefully if there's people that are out there that are attending backstage event in New Orleans, please let me know. Please come up and say hello. If you see me there, please come up and introduce yourself, because I'd be more than happy to meet all of my admiring fans that are out there. So as I said, I've got some super exciting news for you this morning. This might be the last time that I'm going live from the Northern Rivers area here in New South Wales. I could soon be a Queenslander. So I'm hopefully settling on my house this morning and moving to Queensland in the next couple of days. So it's a super exciting day for me. I woke up this morning and I said to my daughter, guess what? I think I'm buying a house today. So yeah, so I'm super excited. So it's a busy day for me today. So all going well, I will get the keys to my new home this afternoon. So I'm hoping that that actually happens. So that's exciting news. So sadly, you won't be seeing the bedroom for the next few live videos. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to go live on Thursday next week, but I just have to see where I'm at. Like I should be, hopefully fingers crossed, in my house by then, but I just need to see if I'm set up and whether I've got internet and things to be able to go live. So if I'm not, I will try and communicate. I'll have internet on my phone, but it's not good enough to be able to go live. So I'll hopefully be able to go live and let you know. If not, I will actually message you, like put a message out there on my Facebook page letting you know what my actions are. Anyway, it's a super, super exciting day. So it's really hard for me to concentrate. So if you can understand, it's an exciting day for me. I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time, since about back in February. So yeah, it may be hard for me to concentrate, just saying. All right, so I do a quick live this morning. I'm going to make 2 cards for you this morning. So I need to get myself cracking and get into it. Yes, I did buy a house. Well, it's supposed to be settling today, Jenny. So yes. Anyway, so I just want to tell you a few things that I have going on with my Stampin' Up business at the moment. So as you all know, it's celebration time, and during celebration, we have an awesome joining special. And the joining special is the Making Plans Planner Kit, which is really, really, it's a beautiful planner. So even if you're not into planners, it's a great diary that you can keep and use whenever you feel like using it. So it's a beautiful planner. I absolutely love. I live by a planner. If I didn't have a planner, I would be all over the shop. So it's how I get my life into organization with a planner. So you get the Making Plans Planner Kit. You get a set of 3 notepads, and you also get the Making Plans stamp set that will go with it. So it will be an awesome time to join. So once again, you get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. But the best part is you get to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters community. And that's what it's all about. I love sharing and inspiring things with my team and hanging out with my team members. We're all about to go to, well, we're all registering now for an onstage event that's happening in Sydney in November and also in Perth. And that's a chance for me to catch up with my team members in person, which is really, really exciting as well. Yes, Rose, I can't wait to see you. So Rose is going to New Orleans and so am I. So I'm going to hang out with my bestie from overseas, Rose, in a few weeks. So I've also got my 2-day Christmas craft retreat, and I am overwhelmed by how many people I've had that have already registered for my 2-day Christmas craft retreat. So please, if you're thinking about doing it, please jump on and register because spots are running out. It's filling up fast. So if you're interested in my 2-day Christmas craft retreat, it costs $190. What you get for your $190 is you get the spruced up bundle, so the stamp set and the dies. You also get the Charming Landscapes twin embossing folder set. You will also get designer series paper, ribbon, embellishments, cardstock, and a PDF tutorial with 8 pre-designed projects. Now, my projects, I try to get you out of your comfort zone. And if you attend to the retreat in person, you have me walking around helping and being on hand for the whole weekend. So it's super, super awesome. It's on the 5th and 6th of November, and it's in Bow Desert in Queensland. So if you're from Brisbane, Gold Coast area, it's a great weekend away. So, and the other issue is too, accommodation is booking up fast as well. So if you're interested in my 2-day Christmas treat, craft retreat, please don't take your time in registering. Jump on and register as soon as you possibly can. You can use the pay at the door option, and that pay at the door option means that you will do a direct credit into my and I do prefer that payment. So when you jump on, register for everything that you want to register for, the optional classes, anything that you want to register for that retreat. Choose it all at the time of registration and just choose the pay at the door option. You will confirm your booking with a $90 deposit. So the $90 deposit has to be a direct deposit straight into my account at the time of registration, and you'll get the details when you go to register. It'll tell you my bank details and everything. August monthly stamps club is the Pretty Birds stamp set this month, and I've had quite a few new stamps club members, so it's super exciting this month. So if you're thinking about getting a class delivered to your doorstep, this is totally a class that you can do when you want, how you want, whenever you want. So when you're a part of my stamps club, you actually get to be a part of a Facebook group, a private Facebook group, and you get access to all of my other Stamps Club videos that I've done the years that I've been doing it. And I've been doing it now for about, I think, maybe 4 years. But what you get is you get the stamp set, you get a card kit to make 6 cards and a video tutorial showing you step-by-step how to make the 6 cards. So the only things you will need is your tools and your own inks to be able to participate in the class. So it's a great thing to be a part of. The basic level is $50 per month, and I always have a price. Depending on what the price of the bundle is, you can actually upgrade and add the dies to it as well. If you get the basic, everything will be die cut for you. If you get the bundle, things won't be die cut because you'll be using your own dies. So it's a great time to be able to join my Stamps Club. And I really need to know numbers. So if you're thinking about joining my Stamps Club, I need to know numbers because I'll be prepping those kits next week because I've only got 1 week left. After I move, I've got 1 week left before I go overseas. So I've got to get everything done. Hello, Inika. How are you going? Lovely to see you. And once again, our Sweet Delicious Fun Fold Club, Rose Ward from Stampers Delight in New York, and myself do a Sweet Delicious Fun Fold Club. It is gorgeous, this Fun Fold Club this month. The Lights Aglow suite is absolutely stunning. We're using both of the stamp sets and the dies out of the Lights Aglow suite, but you will get a pack of the Lights Aglow Designer Series paper, a roll of that gorgeous gold ribbon, and I've got it here on my desk because I absolutely love it, a pack of this, a roll of this ribbon, and champagne rhinestones. And as you can see, I've used quite a few of them, champagne rhinestones. So all for $70. If you're in the US, you purchase through Rose for $50. All right, so that is super, super fun. Now, let's things. Okay, so the first card that I actually want to make this morning is I want to use this uniquely artistic stamp set. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So it's designed that we can actually stamp and do like a watercolor effect. So I'm going to show you how that works. And then I'm going to create a really quick card just doing some stamping, and I am going to fussy cut. So for those out there that don't want a fussy cut, maybe this card may not be for you. Just kidding. All right, so first of all, I've got a white card base, and I've got a layer here with white, and I've also got a soft succulent layer as well. So I thought with the color scheme, I might do some soft succulent, and we'll see how we go. So I've got soft succulent here. I'm just going to show you a couple of things here with this to start off with. So just so you can see how you can get different looks with this stamp set. So I'm going to mount up. It's a photopolymer stamp set, so it is best to use a foam mat. And at the moment with packing, Lord knows where my foam mat is. You would think I would have everything all in place, but I don't. I mean, what we packed yesterday was amazing. We have a trailer and a bus all packed up with so much stuff. All right, so I'm going to show you, we can stamp this lined image from the leaves. We can stamp in, I'm going to do it in a darker color so you can really see the effect of this. So this is Evening Evergreen. Okay, so you've got a gorgeous leaf pattern there. And then I'm going to take my soft succulent, and this stamp is designed to give you a watercolor look. Now, for the people that like a really, really definite image or a definite colored image, this is maybe not for you, because it's designed to give you that watercolor look. And what happens with watercolor is you go outside the lines. Okay, so you can see there it gives you a watercolor look. Okay, so we could do it also like, we could do one like that, and without re-inking, we could stamp over the top again, and that will give you a more softer colored look. Okay, so it's a really, really fun set. So I do have a new place. I'm saying that. I hope it settles today, but anyway. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of stamping here on this basic white. So I just wanted to show you how that worked a little bit. I'm going to do a bit of stamping. I'm going to just stamp that off a little bit so that, okay, I'm going to ink up now with my, I'm going to use that as a bit of backing paper in behind. So I thought what I would do is just do a little bit of a spray of this. So I'm going to do one coming down through that. Now I'm using soft succulent here instead of the Evening Evergreen because I wanted to have that bit of a lighter look. And I'm going to do another one coming down through the side there. Okay. And maybe some more just up through that top. Like that. Okay, now we've got some other gorgeous stamps in here. We've got some cute little leafy pieces and things, but I want to do a gorgeous flower. Now I'm thinking I'm going to do that one in maybe what color do I want to do it in? Maybe Flirty Flamingo. I think I'm going to do it in. Is that Flirty Flamingo? No, that's Petal Pink. Get the right color. There's Flirty Flamingo. Okay, let's do it in Flirty Flamingo. All right, so we've got that. So I'm going to ink up just on this scrap piece of paper. I'm going to ink up one of the Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to ink up there. I'm going to ink up another one. there. Okay, now it's got the other color piece that we can use. So I'm just going to test this out. I may want to stamp. I'm going to see what it looks like stamped full strength. Oh no, we can stamp that. Or do I want to try it half strength? Oh, I'm going to try half. I'm going to stamp off and stamp on. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up on my stamp. That way there. So it's going to give us a watercolor effect. Okay, so it's lightly going to color them. Stamp off and we'll go again. Do I have that right? That's a little bit better. Okay, so we've got like a colored effect there. All right, now I'm going to probably fussy cut those out for the front of my card. So I've still got this piece here. So I'm just going to fussy cut. And the beauty also too of that watercolor effect, you can fussy cut and it doesn't matter if you're not particularly neat with your fussy cutting. Okay. So with fussy cutting, the trick is to move your cardstock, not your scissors. So you can see here I'm moving my cardstock around and that helps with that fussy cutting. So we've got one there. Let's cut out the second one. So just moving your cardstock around. And the idea is too, I think with fussy cutting, the main thing is to relax while you do it, because the lighter hand that you have moving your cardstock around, the more it is easier. Who out there, come on, tell me, who hates fussy cutting? I know there's a lot of you that do. A lot of you hate fussy cutting, I know that. All right, so we have these two gorgeous flowers. I feel like I want to do a little bit more of this. So I want a little bit more of that coming down in through there. So I'm going to ink that up again. I'm going to probably put one coming down through there like that. And I'm going to ink up another one and have it come down here. Okay, because we're going to pop our flowers over the top here. So can you see the look that we're getting already? Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so now with the other little pieces here, I want to do a couple of different, I'm going to do a couple in soft succulent. So they're more little leafy pieces. So just to get a little bit more out of these leafy images. So I'm just going to ink it up and just pop it in between those leaves, just to add a little bit of an extension onto those gorgeous stamped leaves. So can you see that? It just adds onto it. Okay, let me do another one just there, and maybe another one in there like that. Okay, and then there's another cute image, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of the evening evergreen now. Just to create a little bit more interest. So evening evergreen, I'm going to ink up this little baby. Okay, and you can see here we're getting a little bit more foliage, but a little bit more interest to it. There. One up through there, one down through here. So you can put, oh, and I messed that one up. Let me see if I can, oh, not too bad. So you can do as little amount of stamping of foliage as you want, or as much. It doesn't really, like, honestly, you can just keep playing around and adding where you think you can pop a piece. Okay, so I think maybe even just in there. So you can see there, we've now got some gorgeous foliage pieces. This set is called Uniquely Artistic. Jenny? Uniquely Artistic. All right. And I'm just going to do another couple. I think I want another little one coming out of in there. And I think I need some up through here, just in case. One there, another one there, and maybe one coming in through there. Okay, and then we've got our flowers. So beautiful set. We've now got a gorgeous, beautiful card front there. As simple as that. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to mount that onto my soft succulent layer. And gee, I've been having trouble with my glue lately. Get ready, it's going to explode. There it goes. Okay. We didn't need all that glue on there, but it is what it is. I don't know what's going on with it. It just keeps, and I keep tipping it up the right, like upside down, but I don't know. Could be fire blazing here like it does in the winter, keeping my mum and dad warm. Okay, so we have that. And then with these flowers, I'm actually going to scrunch them. I know, you're probably thinking, what is she doing? I'm going to scrunch them up so that we get a little bit more shape to the flowers. So just scrunch them in your hands. Okay, and then undo them, just like that. And you'll find then you get a really nice 3D effect. And I'm also going to pop them up onto some dimensionals to give them a little bit more of a 3D feel. So I'm just going to pop one dimensional in the middle. And I'm going to pop one just there. That one. And one just up through there. Okay, so then of course we need ribbon. And what better ribbon than our gorgeous soft succulent ribbon. Now I feel like I want to do something crazy and do a bit of a diagonal through this one. So I'm just going to grab my Seal Plus and I'm going to pop some Seal Plus there and some Seal Plus there. And we're going to grab some of this ribbon and pop it in through there and up through there. You've got a diagonal. You'll see on the back, can you see how your strips of ribbon go the opposite way? So you've got to be, when you wrap it around, you've got to make sure that you wrap it around at that angle to make it sit really nice. All right. So then I've got a basic white thick card base. So I always use our thick cardstock for my white card bases. And I've got ink on my fingers somewhere. I always use my basic white thick because it's nice and sturdy for your card bases. So I'll pop that one up on dimensionals. And don't skimp on your dimensionals. You really, really want to make sure that when you are popping your layers up, that it's definitely going to stay nice and... Thank you, Emma. Put it this way, I'll be happy when it all goes through. It's supposed to be happening this afternoon. So my mum and I are going to drive up and hopefully collect the keys. So I'm just using my handy dandy take your pick tool to remove the backings off those dimensionals. And sometimes you have some stubborn little ones that don't want to come off. That one just did. Yeah, so I'm super excited. It's going to be a very, very exciting day. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to pop that on there like that. And then, of course, we need a bow. We need it to look gorgeous with a bow. So I'll tie a bow. And at the moment, I've got my brother and his wife here at Mum and Dad's because they're about to embark on a around Australia trip. So I'm just going to pop that in. I'm going to pop it up there. Okay, so I'm going to pop some Seal Plus on there and pop my bow into the Seal Plus like that. And of course, we need a bit of bling. And I did have my bling right beside me here. So let's do just the basic rhinestones. I think will be quite sufficient for this. So we'll pop a rhinestone in the middle of that flower and another one in the middle of that one. And then we'll pop some little ones just around. Okay. Now, I do have an insert for this one, so I'm going to grab my insert and I'm just going to stamp a little bit of that foliage on the insert just to tie in the front of the card with the inside. Okay, so I'll grab that soft succulent ink again. So this time I'm just going to do a couple of these coming down. So I'm going to do maybe one like that and maybe one down the side here. And then of course we'll go back in with these gorgeous leaves and we'll add some more. So you can see it just extends that leaf image, which is super, super fun. And I misstamped that one, but anyway, it just extends it a little bit further. And then I'll grab the other little one in our evening evergreen. But who's overlooked this stamp set in the catalogue? Because I know I did. I was looking at someone using it one day and I'm like, where was that? Okay, I might just do a little bit there. Okay, so you've got that gorgeous leafy image for the inside of your card. So I'll just add that. Ribbon is elegant, isn't it? Do I have? I have two daughters. Are you talking about siblings are daughters? Is that what you're saying? I've got two daughters. Oh, sorry, no, siblings is brother and sister. I have two brothers and one sister. There's four of us. Okay. Now, of course, it's the no sentiment card, so I can actually leave that and I can pop whatever sentiment I want onto that at a later date and use it as a gorgeous card. So that's my first quick card that I decided to make. So what do you think? If you like what I did, please give me the thumbs up, because Facebook and YouTube love it when you react to our videos. It helps get our videos seen out there to more people, because Facebook thinks it's great if you do that, and so does YouTube. So so if you can give me the thumbs up, please let me know, or like the video. All right, so let's move on to the next one that I want to make. So I've got another white card base. Pop that one up there. And I'm going to use the cute little hippest hippos, because they're so cute. All right, now what I actually want to do is I just want to create a super cute, quick little card using these hippos. Now, these hippos, it's celebration time. So during celebration, you can earn free items. Now, I need to tell you, the hippo dies are on low inventory, so they're about to run out. So if you absolutely love this and you haven't earned your hippest hippo stamp set and your dies, then I suggest you jump on, get a $180 order done out there so you can get the hippest hippos and the dies. So I'm just going to leave my card base aside there. So what I thought I would do is do a really cute little card. The dies are really cute, and there's a little tub in this die. So I thought what I wanted to do is have a cute little hippo dancing up on the tub with a bit of a background. So I'm going to just use my blends, and I think I'm going to use my light polished pink. Okay, and I'm just going to create a little bit of a background. I might use the dark as well. Won't be too bad. Okay, so a bit of an ombre effect is what I sort of thought I would do. So I'm just going to use the brush tip end, and I'm just going to, with my brush tip end, crazily do that. That was with my dark polished pink. Then I'm going to come through with my light polished pink with the brush tip end. And I'm going to go like that. So I'm just creating a little bit of a background, a little bit like, if you can imagine, a bit of a watercolory background. Okay, so that's all I'm doing. Now you can go back over with your light and really blend that out if you want to, and it blends it a lot more. But you don't have to be too particular, okay? Now they are alcohol blends, so they will bleed through, okay? So you need to remember that that's going to happen. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, if I've got some grey cardstock, hopefully I've got some just here. Actually, you know what? I might cut it out of this gorgeous distressed gold paper. Okay, so I'm going to cut, so it's an old looking tub. So just bear with me. I'll just cut that off out of screen and I'll be right back. So tell me out there, who hasn't got the hippos yet? Who is planning on getting the hippos but they haven't quite got it yet? Okay, so this is a cute little tub that we can use with the die. So you can see there, it's got gorgeous embossing on it. Okay, so we're going to have her standing up on this cute little tub. So now what we need is a pink cardstock, and we're going to take that cute ballerina hippo, and we're going to stamp her. Okay, ballerina, there she is. All right. Now, this is personal preference. I'm actually going to stamp her in basic grey. I'm not going to stamp her in black. I'm going to stamp her in basic grey because it's just personal preference for me when I'm going to colour an image. I might stamp 2 just in case I muck up one. Okay, so normally what happens is when I'm going to color an image, I always like to use basic gray. I just feel like it's a nicer look rather than the black. The black to me is just a little bit too strong. So I'm going to grab my light smoky slate and hopefully my dark smoky slate. Yep. Okay. And maybe my color lifter. All right. So now we're going to color our cute little hippo. So I'm going to use a little bit of the dark. And I need the better part of the dark. Okay. And I'm going to do a little bit around here. A little bit there. And a little bit there. Okay. Then I'm going to go back through with my light. And I'm just going to, go round the eyes, leaving the eyes not coloured. And blend. Who loves our blends? Now, one of the main things that I find everybody does with the blends is they don't use enough ink. Okay, so it's they're actually alcohol inks. So the way that it blends is you use a fair bit of ink to make it blend out. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Now, I think as far as, and that there. So I'm actually going to use the light smoky slate on the stomach part. No, I'm going to use the light smoky slate on the snout part, and then I'm going to use our color lifter just to lighten that up. So I'm just using the brush tip end. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through with the color lifter. All right, and I'm just going to go in with a color lifter. And that's going to lighten up that snout. So it'll give it a bit of a different look. And I'm going to do the same thing on the stomach. I'm going to use my light smoky slate on the stomach. And then I'm going to go back through with my color lifter to lighten it up. Like that. And we'll use our color lifter to lighten it up. So you can see there that you're getting that different look from the snout part and the stomach compared to the others. Okay, so then we're going to do, of course, she has to have a polished pink skirt. So I'm just going to do the light first. And we're going to do a little bit of dark. Around there, and then we're going to go back through with the light. So when I'm blending, I use the bullet tip end when I'm blending. When I'm coloring and doing a larger area, I normally use the brush tip end. But you have to be very careful with our blends that you make sure that you use, she's going to have some pink little shoes. And I'm thinking she's going to have some pink nail polish as well. What do you think? And some pink in the ears. there we have her. What do you think? Cute. You love the blends, Anika? I know. They're super, super cute. I think they're a great addition to our crafting supplies. So now I'm going to grab out of my Hippo's stamp set, which is here. I'm going to grab the Hippo die and we will cut her out. I think that's her. Correct? Yep. Okay, so I'll just go off camera and do that again. Sorry that I'm going off camera, but I've got limited space here this morning. Okay. So you can see there, the dies are perfect for being able to cut out that gorgeous hippo. All right, so I'll pop my dies back in the case so I don't lose them. All right, so we have our gorgeous hippo that we want her to be up on her tub having a lovely time. But then I thought the stamp set here would be really, really awesome. Woohoo. Maybe woohoo good looking. What do you reckon? Woohoo good looking. So I'm going to do woohoo. I'm going to grab that one out. I think I'm going to do that in maybe our basic grey. And I have a scrap piece of white here. That I can use. Okay. So let's do basic grey again. We will do woohoo. Okay, now this is a brand new stamp. I haven't used it before, so I might have to re-stamp it again. I think I will go again. Okay, that looks better. All right, so we've got woohoo, and then I think maybe we might do you've got this. I think this stamp set is so, so good. I'm going to say you've got this. Okay. I might do that there. How I'm going to fit them on. They're bigger, these sentiments, than you think. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I might actually cut them down, you know. Cut them down so we've got some smaller pieces. So don't be afraid to do this with your sentiments, because then it allows you to be able to fit more on. So I'm just trimming them down. So we've got woohoo. Now I'm going to do you've got this, but I'm going to trim that down as well. So I'm going to do that on, do I have a smaller, narrower bit? Not really, but I'll use that. Okay, and I could actually even do that in polished. No, I'm going to do it in grey. Changing my mind up here. Okay, so you've got this, and we can cut this one apart as well. I might do you've. And then this one, we might do fussy cut. Why not? I mean, it was my idea to do 2 quick cards this morning. It's probably never going to be quick. You know me. I get crafting and I just get carried away. I might even do that one fussy cut as well, just to make it look a little bit better. Okay, so we've got woohoo, you've got this. Now, definitely we need to pop these up. So let's get our dimensionals out. I'm going to close that up so I don't end up with that everywhere. A bit of a mess here on my desk this morning, haven't I? Let's try and clean up a little bit. Okay. There. All right. Let's get rid of that rubbish. There we go. All right. So I'm going to pop dimensionals on the back of absolutely everything because we want to pop all of this up. Okay, that hopefully will fit that. Yes, it will. And another piece. Oh, stuck to my desk. All right, so please make sure you share the video too. Share it back onto your social media. So if you're watching on YouTube, please share it back onto Facebook so that more people can get to enjoy our crafty session. So as I said, depending on where I am and what I'm doing next week is whether I will be live. Well, it's actually not where I am and what I'll be doing. It's whether I'll have internet. So I've got to get internet connected. So hopefully I will be able to get that happening. You're crafting in Melbourne, bit cool there at the moment. All right, so of course she's going to be on her cute little tub, and I'm going to pop her up onto some dimensionals. Okay, yeah, so the plan is hopefully I'll be taking, if I go up today to get the keys, my mum and I are going to go, and I'll be taking a little bit of a load and popping some things in the house. And then Saturday morning, we will be off taking the big load up. All right. And I've been, I don't know, I feel like I'm a kid in Christmas is coming. I feel like I've been waiting for this time for so long. It'll be nice when it finally happens. Okay, so she's going to be dancing, having a lovely time there on her little tub turned upside down. So we have woo, who, okay, woohoo. But sadly though, little Theo's not going to be coming with me to start off with because I'll only be up there for like about a week, and then I'm flying out to New Orleans. So I decided not to disrupt him too much. I've decided to leave him here until I get home. So, and that's a little bit hard for me to do, but I just think he will be too unsettled if I take him now. Yeah, and then have to bring him back for 5 days and then take him back there again. So I figured I'll just wait until I get overseas and then I'll take him up to get him settled in. There we have it. Look how cute that is. All right, and I feel like, do I have a little bit of ribbon? I'm going to do some of our in-colour ribbon, I think. Let's see what we can do. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to do a tiny, I don't know whether I could do a little bow that little, but I'm thinking a little bow that would go in a hair. Do you think I could do that? Do you think I could make a bow that little? Hang on. I could try. I set myself these challenges and I think, why did I do that to myself? Let's see if we can get a little teeny weeny bow for her hair. Teeny weeny. Look at this. Teeny weeny bow for her hair. Or maybe even just on her little dress. How little can we get a bow? Look at that. And there is I think on her dress or in her hair. What do you think? Her hair might be too, I think on her dress. A cute little bow on her dress. You've got this. You have so much faith in me, Anika. Like, honestly. All right. I think it can go on her dress. I'm going to give her a little bit of glue there, and we'll pop that bow on her dress. There. Okay. And a cute little bow into that glue. Beautiful. Okay. I probably should have done a glue dot there, but anyway, the glue was on my desk. All right, so we've got a white card base, and we will fold that in half. Okay, and then of course I'm just going to glue that straight down because we've popped all of that front up on the dress. Because we've popped all of that front up, and I'm hoping that bow's not going to fall off when I do that. It nearly did. We'll pop that onto the front. And, you know, I feel like a little bit of spritzing is needed here. What do you think? A little bit of spritzing with some basic grey? Just to grunge it up a little bit because it is a hippo, you know. To take that stark white look off it. It looks cute with a bit of spritzing. What do you think? All right, and of course, a bit of bling. We need some bling. So let's just pop one in there, one here, one down here, one there, and maybe another one up in there. What do you think? How super stinking cute is she? So, as I said, low inventory for the dies. So please, if you haven't earned your free hippest hippos and the hippo dies, please make sure that you jump on and place a $180 order today. So I've got the links down in the show more box down below of the stamp sets that I have used today. So quick crafty session for you. I know that it's quicker than normal. I do apologize, but I'm a busy girl at the moment, so I've got to get to doing a few jobs before I head up to Bow Desert this afternoon. So I told you I had some really exciting news. So hopefully you've liked those cards. If you're watching the replay, please make sure, if you've got any comments, please make sure you type into the comments if you have a question at all. Make sure you give me the thumbs up, because YouTube and Facebook love it when you give me the thumbs up. So a quick crafty session, and I will try to get back on air as quick as I possibly can after the move, and maybe I might show you around my house. I don't know, maybe. So thank you very much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of time with me here today. So I hope you enjoyed that, and until next time, everybody, happy crafting, and I will see you all again.